DC you're dealing with is 17.
Failure.
Fail.
Failure.
That dog.
Poor dog.
Failure.
He didn't have it, easy in life.
Okay, let's start from the top. Infantry 25. You're going to take 14 damage.
14 damage. Flaming death.
I'm the Oracle of Fire for a reason. The dog shall take 13 damage.
And the good Rahal.
Barhold shall take 15.
The man you initially thought would be the first to go.
But we took the person on patrol.
There you go.
And now I will, since I can't guarantee make that balance check. I will move back.
Sure.
Yeah, that would do, I guess.
Alright. Kyron.
I'm going to charge forward.
Sure.
Cash just sees a massive axe go over her head,
Smack him in his silly helmeted face.
which is now on fire.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. Well, he
That's
has
also-
no, he's a minus for being on the ground. No, he's not on
Is-
the ground.
He's not on
He's
ground. He's
not
standing
prone.
perfectly well.
How unfortunate.
Oh,
That
not
was-
feeling so great, but let's see if he can
Horrible
use
attack roll. Wow.
his actual weapon.
Yes.
Yes, he can use his actual weapon.
Can he move?
Let's see if he can move. Actually, he doesn't want to move.
It's
Actually, I don't think he has his weapon with him.
I don't think so
No,
either.
he can pick it
Yeah.
up, but he can't really.
Do we
do
get attack
anything.
opportunity? Take it
Cash
out.
is standing on his weapon.
Let's just full attack cash then.
Aw.
It's a dire
what?
time.
That's miss.
That is miss.
Miss.
Crazy
That's
cash
an
and
incredible. That's an incredible miss. At 23, 20 feet, it's missed.
Yeah, Cash has the highest AC of all of us.
He cannot.
But she has
move.
dexterity to boot.
She does.
If he wanted to move, he has to do a reflex save now. I think.
He does.
I'm still not quite sure how Reese works.
You know what?
but-
He'll still fall prone. That's fine.
Whee!
Actually, it doesn't matter anyway, because if you fail, I know if you fail acrobatic check by 5, you automatically go prone.
This guy tries to walk.
Save his dog.
Oh, move here.
Why, dog? Why?
Well, it'll attack. So it'll attack cash. So he'll actually die. Yes, attempt to trip her. Fail.
Dog
Take
sword.
1 damage.
I just noticed that I wasn't muted. Oh.
Cash is the invulnerable.
Discard now has to do acrobatics. Oh, he does that. Alright, good.
Natural
I'll
20.
attack cash. I'll attack cash.
Who will attack me now?
Halberdier.
I always think of the evil guy in Ace Ventura.
Halberdier?
Yeah.
Is he called Halberdier?
He is a halberdier.
Oh, Zacharias.
Zacharias can't do much at this point. He's kinda spent over here.
Plunk
Magic
him with a crossbow.
He can't. He will reveal the weakness of Captain Barhold.
Alright.
What is his weakness? Please tell us.
We'll see. It's probably a giant axe to the face.
Well, you know,
What a coincidence! That is my weakness too.
Is that your speciality?
His speciality and his weakness.
That's
It's both.
so deep.
Marcus. Can't really do much.
Be a great thing if you had my spear, which is lying over here, wouldn't it?
Like this huge spear just lying there.
Well, technically, since he dropped it, it shrunk down to medium size again. But
Yeah.
If it keeps going like this, we're gonna get it eventually.
I'm kind of worried that our 5-minute buffs are
Cash.
gonna run out at this rate.
Yes. Oh.
Well,
Like, we've
against
almost had 2 minutes of straight combat now.
Wait, is he,
prone, yes.
Oh,
So
he
the
is
second
prone.
does hit
cool.
8.
And the first one should hit as well.
Yeah.
He's -4 from prone and -2 from reveal the weakness.
Yeah, he's also revealed the weakness. That's true.
Rahal cannot resist.
You cannot resist the
Sorry,
darkness.
Well, there's not a whole lot I need to do now.
Thanks, Tina.
For what?
The picture.
Oh, you're welcome.
Which one is that?
You haven't even seen how it looks like yet.
Oh,
I saw the name and I was like, yeah, that's great.
Anything, Azorius? So just,
I guess I should like make sure Marcus won't fall over. Like if Marcus fell over, he won't kill himself again.
That's a pretty good picture.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna open
Thank
the picture.
Kagon, Katon, Gorgekuna I even at one point, like several years ago, I even could form the seals necessary with my hands for that.
Okay, I'll just cure with the wounds, Marcus. That'll be it.
10 hit points.
Chiron.
I'm going to... I can't charge, so I'm going to attack Bound.
Remember,
Not
if you
charging. And I think that's a hit.
Let's see the hit first. Chat?
It is.
There's a hit. Boom!
Hey, Karen is back. Back in black.
Even more fatigued, he's still back.
And splat.
hold us down.
I like one thing. It's the eyes are still inside that picture.
The eyes.
Oh, Halbert, you're 30. You're the last one.
You're the
We'll
last man of
attack.
the whole
Not
fortress.
confident that he can move away.
Oh,
4 damage for cash.
What?
How can he
Okay.
still be attacking? How can he have any morale?
oh, jeez.
He doesn't. But he is confined to death.
Oh, it would be nice to get keeping as a souvenir, but I guess
We could
Right.
always threaten him and say to him he can
sacrifice will
he can
end
become
the grease
small.
effect.
He could become a slave.
Well, you could punch him unconscious.
Sacrifice will end the grease effect, as I said. Let's see, under the drawing, like so, and plonk him with the crossbow.
Lock, load. Dead.
Is that enough?
Hopefully dead.
It is a hit.
Yeah, but he's not hurt, is he?
Is he not?
No.
-4 for shooting into melee.
That's true, -4. That'll be
15.
15. That's a miss.
Marcus. Do anything. So cash, I guess.
Am I in the way?
There's
A
delay.
bit.
Okay.
I think you should delay after me. I want to punch him.
I could always just go there.
Yeah, you're flanking.
But then you're going to kill him.
We'll take an attack of opportunity if you don't
That-
want to. With the,
That is the interesting thing. Chiron could do an unarmed strike and it would not provoke attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I want to punch him.
And I want to kill him.
Oh.
You could non-lethally attack him with your dagger.
I could, if I would.
Oh well.
Well, he's not gonna die, don't worry.
It's a
Yeah.
backstab, remember?
Oh yeah, it's a backstab. I didn't roll the...
He's going to
oh,
die.
it's a miss. No, wait, you have flanking, right?
Mhm.
On the
Yeah.
stuff put in there? No, you have. Alright, that's a
Oh,
miss
wait.
then.
Yeah, I do have it. It's a miss.
Sorius.
Like, how is he not dead already? I'm very tempted to just walk right up and punch him in the face.
You could. You can walk for allies.
Like, just still Chiron's kill, just like, duh 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 duh, smack.
I all begin using unarmed attacks and it kills you all.
It started to remind me of the Alfred last episode.
While fighting on top of a bridge,
no.
not fighting.
You know what, I haven't done this in a while. Why
two
not? What's the worst that'll happen?
spell-less wizards quarter-staffing each other's death.
I haven't done this in a
Alex
while.
gets-
Actually, how much... You have? He actually isn't damaged yet, so I can't actually knock him out in one shot anyway. Oh, how sad.
Alfred steps back and uses a doom spell or something to murder the guy. Stop saying it's funny.
disintegrate.
Yeah. Oh, he turned into a dragon, I think. That was the last thing he did.
Yeah, and he wasn't
did
even
not include
supposed to be
miss.
able to do that.
That's a miss.
Actually, I got the same result as Cash in that case, 'cause that should have been 15.
So Kyron is so confident and happy that it's finally over that I'm going to punch him.
Stirring in the water.
Up from the
You
water
get D6.
raises
One
the
D6.
Hydra twins.
yes, the divine Hydra rises from the depths. Welcome, Leviathan, guardian of Ballantine.
Right
Oh
here.
yeah, that was a 1 on the damage roll.
When you're-
Oh well, 27 for 6
That's a-
damage.
That was a 1 on your
Full
1d6.
damage.
This is so silly.
Speaking, Kyron, did
This-
you check that?
Still can't do
Did you check
anything.
the unarmed strike? Because remember, that's the large unarmed strike we're doing right now.
He will here attack
Mm.
Cash.
No!
Would you just...
What's this?
I have one thing to say.
Surprise.
Zacharias would plonk him with the crossbow.
You know what'd be so fun right now? Overarm maneuver, knock him in the river.
22 for 2 damage. I think that's a hit. Yeah, it's a hit. 2 damage.
What would you do if Zacharias got the killing blow?
Right. Cash. Alright, that's a lot of damage.
Or do you have to get sneak
16
attack?
damage.
Well, not the sneak. I just
Yeah,
wanna
move it
16 damage. 16 damage is still good damage.
Do you push his body off
Interesting.
as you kill him?
Yeah, he dies.
Splat.
It's over.
Wow.
And Bellatine falls eerily silent.
Zacharias walks forward, you know. He's not really hurt, but he seems very tired. He's sort of...
Destruction.
what the hell are you tired of?
So like 6 clones of him around. And everything.
Zacharias looks at the destruction and the scourging of all the fireballs he has cast, and, like, glares at Cash.
Well, there's still fire everywhere, so burning the corpses and clothes.
Through the number of fire spells we've used.
Do you think that was it?
Is it an appropriate time to black out now?
I
No.
swear, Marcus.
You can see Barnabas' corpse, Rahal's corpse.
I believe all resistance in this fort is now a minimal.
We have a few things we must do quickly, I think. First of all, we need to desecrate the chapel so whatever that thing is doesn't reform.
Well, I feel Marcus would be the best to do the desecration.
I'm good at that.
You notice that Rahal's sword is actually pretty nice, even though it's greased up.
Oh, and the grease.
The butter cauldron seems to have fallen on my sword again.
Yes,
Yes, what task need doing? Let's work it out.
well, we need to desecrate the chapel. We need to loot this place, top to bottom, take everything of value.
Then we need to... Do we know what direction that the bugbears are coming from? We can take
This
all
way.
the important people's corpses and take all of their corpses, climb up on the battlements, hang them from the battlements with rope, light the whole place on fire, then send up the rocket.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
so-
we didn't need you after all.
We should bring all the heads, and actually I want to go and fetch the head of Havelin. So
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
put that on a pike.
Let's get what actual tasks need doing then. So we've got Marcus, you go desecration.
Oh,
What?
good.
I think we all need to actually back him up at that as serious, because if that thing actually reforms with him alone in there, we don't know what will happen.
I have
Anything-
another smite.
I guess I'll go with him and like set the place on fire and stuff.
Is there anything good?
Swear.
Is there anything good? Are you
Just begin looting?
No,
Planning?
we'll do the looting after this.
For God's sake, I never
I
get to do
would-
anything I
I
want to
would
do.
like to take a closer look at Bahol's sword, since it's right in front of me, pretty much.
Wasn't it Barnabas' sword?
Our
Yeah,
whole-
I think
it looks like
Bahal's.
a pretty great sword.
Pretty great sword. I think Kyron wants a pretty great sword, in addition
Wait,
to
like,
his not so
it-
pretty great axe.
like a
It's so-
pretty... Is it, wait, is
so
it pretty... Is it a pretty great sword or a pretty great sword?
Great sword. Both, really.
Oh, okay. That's a question that I felt like needed to be asked.
Pretty great sword.
Pretty.
You enter the chapel.
I kick the doors down and then enter it.
Right. You see all the saint
I'm-
statues have moved their hands over their eyes. Sort of looking down.
No one closed their eyes.
Well, first things first, I sheath my long sword in favor of my morning star, bring it two-handed above my head, and smash it down on the altar.
Sure. You
Is that
feel
it?
a good essence in the room. Calming, soothing. You can see bandages laying on the benches and such.
You felt a good aura.
You begin smashing the altar.
Yeah,
Exude
Right.
your evil presence.
yeah. I stop getting trying to even slightly hold back my evil aura.
Also,
You see sort of small wisps of light moving around these statues, but they sort of dissipate when you begin smashing the altar.
Oh, actually, Zacharias will go back and quickly bring the corpse of Jonas the Acolyte and basically throw him in here. He has his bloody, desiccated corpse on the altar.
if you're throwing it on the altar, interesting thing's about to happen. So I'm
Oh.
thinking of doing that.
Yeah, we're gonna burn a body. Dude, you're just gonna melt my morning star. That'll be fun.
Light the body of fire, the cloth, and sort of
Well, just burning the
Things-
Well,
basically
wouldn't
burning the chapel.
but wouldn't like Marcus and Sirius have like dread rituals of some sort to invoke here?
do religions. I mean, I'm sure you have good religion checks, right?
I have a
with which
decent
you
religion
know
check. I wouldn't
stuff.
say it's good, but I have a decent one. Marcus, you do yours first.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just do it on top of Zacharias? So aid
Yes, sir.
Zacharias.
Aid Zacharias.
Or not aid me.
Yeah, let's aid Azurius instead.
So we've got 26 on demon religions.
Devils, please.
Sure, you know how to
Jesus.
desecrate a place and paint pentagrams and everything.
And a spot of fire was always good.
Yeah, you can light the candles with it.
I'll light the candles with spark, but when we leave the room, I might turn around and just use burning hands.
All right, we'll desecrate this
Desecrate
place
the place.
in the most profane way we can.
You would
Was
guess
it
the
thinking-
siege engines have already been destroyed by all the rocks and fire and
Yeah.
the like.
Well, there's nobody to
There's
use
no one to
them, so
handle them. They don't
Yeah.
matter anymore. The gate is still down.
We should probably open that.
the
We should-
enemy's gate is down. Okay.
We should loot. We should go through the place to see that no one is alive, and then we shall loot everything that is valuable and bring it with us as a reward, because this is a feat of such evil that I don't think Valentine has seen its like. Not even the nation, probably.
Well, the thing is, full building looting might take a long time.
Can I
Yeah.
use my
Yeah,
we have a
well,
long
we
time.
have-
That's the beautiful thing.
We have at least like an hour or two before the bugbears show up, probably.
No, we haven't
Uh,
launched a rocket yet, so we have a whole day.
We
Exactly.
have like 40 hours.
Yeah, let's take all the good stuff before the bugbears get here.
Of course.
I rolled 26. Can we find something awesome?
How do you want to do this, Malika? Do you want us to go from room to room, or do you want to sort
No,
of...
no, I know what's around. What's here.
Also, should I
Basically,
just
the
say,
loot is based on the number of soldiers and such. So
Yeah, so what we're
I-
taking... We can't... You've said before...
you're rummaging through everything. I
Yeah,
assume.
but we can't really sell weapons and armor, you've said.
No, like they have these symbols on them. You can't like nobody really wants them. You can melt them down, but that's
Yeah, too much.
really a lot of a hassle.
So,
Also-
Or
what we're going for then probably is...
valuables, money.
Valuables, money, yeah, silver, gold.
All these people who lived here had a life.
Yeah.
Some of them were dwarves.
Yeah.
So
Anything masterwork, anything vaguely magical, Zacharias will use sense magic on everything.
yeah, I'll use detect magic as well and work out stuff. So
we get 206 gold pieces from random soldiers. And
Is
such.
someone typing this?
Let's see here. What else do
is
you?
that 206 between us all? I assume.
That's in total. In their boxes and such.
And just for reference, I'm going to if I'm looting in here, I'll go ahead and just crate water and completely ruin the forges or glass
Oh,
forge.
sure, you can pour it there. Let's see here. What else do you find? You will find a great sword +1. Holds great sword.
We don't really
I'm
need
going to keep that.
We don't even need to ruin anything right now. Everyone is there. We just open the gates and welcome the bugbears. Basically saying, yeah, this is yours. Do with it what you will. If you want a functioning fort, here we go.
So could we make a check to see if the attack would be successful?
You can.
But I'm not
Sure.
gonna.
The DC
check
is currently
that.
probably like 5 or something.
I'm assisting.
You don't know.
You got no.
Can't
They're all
tell.
assisting me, so it's 22,
It's too hard.
22, 24.
I'm just not sure, guys. I don't think we've done
You
enough.
also find on Barnabas you find a cloak of resistance +1
Oh,
and a masterwork greatsword.
okay.
Another greatsword. Wait, Masterwork greatsword and greatsword +1, is there difference?
Yes.
Yes.
Great
What
Greatsword
exactly
plus
is
1
it?
is magic, and it's got +1 damage.
Masterwork is only +1 to hit.
And +1 greatsword is to both.
Yeah, both damage and to hit.
And it's magical,
Which is good.
which is good.
So who's going to get the cloak of resistance? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
There's lots
Was
of
it-
bolts here if you want. Hundreds of bolts and arrows.
We can sell them.
Lots
I'm,
of normal weapons if you desire. There's
I'm
not a lot of
gonna-
masterwork stuff really.
I'm gonna keep the heavy.
I would
Well,
guess that most of
and-
the money in the place was kept in the box you raided earlier.
We want to go through the central keep though, like basically go through all the officers' rooms.
Actually, it doesn't look like more than one has really been used much. It's Baholt's. And it doesn't seem like he has much valuables. I can just... give me a second. He might have...
Anyway,
we
I'm gonna
can-
keep the heavy crossbow and get around 30 bolts.
But I mean, we killed because didn't we kill some officer and didn't really loot his room?
Mott.
Yes, right. His stuff must have ended up somewhere.
Here...
He had a halberd, I think.
Get
Halberd,
2
yeah.
Tanglefoot bags if you want them.
Maybe.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a port on the ground and becomes difficult terrain, I think.
Oh.
Well, it's something you can at least sell if you want.
Didn't Mott have a halberd?
I'll give you a second.
Yeah, Mott had a halberd.
If that is true, I do have his stuff here. Search it through. It's here, friends, Mott, a +1 halberd. Yes.
Wait, didn't we already get that? Though?
No.
Yeah, we did.
No.
Yeah, because we killed him.
No, we didn't take it. We left his body here.
Oh, we left
Yeah.
it there. Okay.
Also, masterwork full plate.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Ooh.
Hard to sell, but
You already
if you're not going
Oh,
to use
yo, I
it,
forgot. Mine's magical.
like if you're not going to use it, it's not really worth much.
I mean, I could craft armor and like melt it, but that'll take ages. So it's like, ugh.
Due to the tons of Talon Guardian and sigils on it.
Mhm.
You can counter the weapons mostly as well, but you know, it's a weapon. You can use it.
Anything left in the wizard's study?
Most of them have been burned,
we did have a rather large explosion.
smashed, and spotted with ice that's
Yeah.
breaking it. Yeah, and what hasn't been has been turned around by people who do not know magic. I had to find out what the hell happened.
We have.
That's pretty much what you find here.
Do we find
There's
the?
lots of supplies. You can do all the rations you want.
Yay!
50
Any
days
you
of
can
ration.
carry.
Is it?
Iron. It's boring and crappy, but they're here.
Is there wine?
No. Actually, it isn't wine. It seems that, weirdly enough, that Dwarven Vault has no wine.
What kind of dwarves were they?
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe. Yeah.
Where could it have gone? What does it say?
Dwarves drank it all the first night. What was I
There's some-
thinking? What was I thinking?
So you want to do something with the corpses or in heads? And
Yes.
Decoration.
Do we find the corpses of all the officers?
yes, they've been laid nicely, sort of to rest inside
Okay.
the main hall.
Zacharias will instruct one of his more brutal companions to cut off all the heads.
I can do that.
I'm on it. I know
definitely
more about
can't
it.
do that.
I'm more on all that
Lots
kind of
of
stuff.
bodies to dissect.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed. Actually, yeah, it's a pretty good. Let's bring all the bodies with us. 100 bodies.
You know, I only have blunt weapons.
Kyron!
No, actually,
Carry them around.
why don't we just? I mean, we have time.
Well,
I'm
your spells end now because this takes time searching through the whole keep,
yes, that's
taking out
yeah.
everyone's wallets. You can get very strong.
It's true.
I'm not very perspective, and I am very strong, so I guess, well, Did I say perspective? Perceptive.
Perspective.
I'm not very perceptive, and I am strong, and it would be a good show for the bugbears to dangle all the bodies we can find over the walls. So I can move them up there.
Just looking through additional money you might be able to get. You find a mithril, golden mithril symbol in the Father Dunnigan's cell. That's worth 120 gold pieces.
Alright, we'll take that.
Anything else? Just continue. I'm just looking for all this stuff.
So we do find the whatchamacallit, Havelin's body.
Yes, as I believe you mutilated it last time.
Yeah. Well, we'll take it.
Destroyed it completely. So
We'll
instead of being gathered as possible.
Yeah. We'll take what remains of the head.
Oh.
His head is like a 3D puzzle.
Yeah. So.
Cash is swimming in the fountain, apparently.
Yeah.
If you want some extra water, I can have create water spell for you.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh my.
What?
Yeah, looks like that's it. Yeah,
That's it?
You open the gate, I assume.
Yeah, with all the heads in a sack. We open the gates.
Did you see this whole place once?
Did we fire the rocket? No, we didn't.
Not
Did
yet.
we?
Yet.
Why haven't we done that yet?
I wanted to decorate the place first.
We've looted everything first.
There's so much time for them until they come here. Or get here.
Check through the place.
Yep.
Yeah, dear Valentine.
Should we be waiting by the gate to, like, greet them?
We have a letter we are supposed to open when we fire the rocket.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It might say, "Get the fuck out."
True, which means we want everyone together when we open the letter and fire the rocket.
Yes. So, do we want to rest? Because tomorrow is the optimal day. We can rest here in the keep, actually.
No. Actually, you can do it at any time now. You don't have to wait.
Okay.
Tomorrow's just sort of the
Yeah.
last day where it's still optimal.
Okay. All right. Then let's.
So we're
it
not
doesn't
gonna-
look like there's much more you can do here.
No, everyone seems to be dead.
Don't think.
I mean, there's no matter how many
Everyone's
defenses
dead.
no matter how many defenses there are now, none of them work.
Yes. If you open all the gates and doors and unlock every door and leave it open,
We do.
no one's even gonna trip trying to open the doors.
We do. Oh, actually, Zacharias would like this a throne, like.
Yeah.
Is
It's a nice stone throne.
Is there like? I'm looking for some kind of souvenir, you know, something to remember this by.
Does it have like a crest attached to the throne?
Well, it has the Havelin symbol. Havelin family thing.
We can have that.
Yeah, we can have that.
I believe that is actually in the player's guide if you want to look at it.
Oh.
Let's see here.
Oh yes, inside the I
That's one of
believe-
the flags that is
Oh,
shown.
I need to find it because I haven't opened that PDF in ages. Find it eventually. There it
It's sort of a nice crest in made wood, dark wood. Place on it. That's for sure.
Which house is it? It's House Havelin, isn't it?
Havelin, yes.
Yeah, it's like a red,
It's a
Wood.
red stag, sort of.
A red stag on a
Like
green
flags.
green and white background.
Have we just killed off House Havelin? Like the. Oh, there it is. Yes.
Well, you can do ability checks
Oh yes, the skill I have the most in.
if you have knowledge and ability.
I don't.
I don't think anyone does.
Nope.
Can I use local?
No, it's an ability.
Can I make an intelligence check?
Nope, it's an ability.
Oh,
you haven't read about nobles, you wouldn't know.
No, I've no idea.
Can we do a
Maybe it's
concentration
the
check?
most important and influential family ever.
You know,
Touch of Ensure.
ignorance is a state, so I just think on it and it disappears.
Oh wait, I do have knowledge and ability.
Really?
Ah!
Yes, I put 1 point in it.
Nice.
Good try.
That's the thing. I put points in every skill pretty much. My character's always jack of all trades.
Good.